Good morning, everybody. We're the Millers. I'm Brett. This is Jade, and we have Haley filming us today. And we're going to learn about the story of Rebecca and Isaac. Take it away, Jade.
God kept the promise to Abraham that he would have many children. God promised that Abraham's son, Isaac, would have lots of children too. When Abraham was very old, he asked his servant to help find a wife for Isaac. The servant needed to go to a place where the people believed in God, so he went on a long journey to the town where Abraham grew up. When he got to the town, the servant knew that he needed to find the woman who would be Isaac's wife, but he didn't know how to find her. He prayed to God for help. He said, "God, I will go to the well in this town and ask a woman for a drink. If she gives me a drink of water and offers to get a drink for my camels, then I will know that she is the right one." The servant waited patiently by the well. In the evening, a beautiful woman came to fill her jars with water. Her name was Rebecca. The servant asked her for a drink. Rebecca replied, "Sir, here's a drink for you. Let me get some water for your camels too." Rebecca showed wonderful kindness. The servant believed God heard his prayer. "God sent me on a very long way to find you," he told her. "God has a plan for you to marry a man named Isaac. God has promised that you and Isaac will have many children." "I have always wanted to have a big family," Rebecca said with a smile. "I know that God keeps promises. I will marry Isaac." After Isaac and Rebecca got married, Isaac prayed for children. Isaac and Rebecca had two twin boys named Esau and Jacob. Isaac's children were Abraham's grandchildren, just like God had promised.
Thank you, Jade. So in today's story, we learned about God taking care of Rebecca, Isaac, and the servant. And he watched over all of them and took care of them. God is so good to take care of us and take care of the big things and the little things in our lives. He is with us all the time. So Jade, can you tell us of a big or little thing that God may have taken care of in your life?
When my dog passed away, we were able to rescue another dog.
Yes, that was definitely a big thing for us. So with that, we're going to close with a prayer. Repeat after me prayer. Dear God.
Dear God.
Thank you for taking care of us.
Thank you for taking care of us.
Not only the little things, but the big things too.
Not only the little things, but the big things too.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. It's good to see you this morning. We're in the third Sunday in Lent. It's hard to believe, but before we know it, it's going to be Palm Sunday and then Easter. Ooh, I think I know a song that is a little bit about letting God work through us, and it's Lord Be Glorified. You may have sung it before. It's in my life, Lord, be glorified, be glorified. In my life, Lord, be glorified today. And that's how all the verses go. There are a bunch of different verses, and each one's just a little bit different. So the first one is in my life, and then in our song, and then in your church, and then in your world. So it kind of keeps getting bigger and bigger, right? It starts with us, and then it's our song, and then it's God's church, and then it's the whole world that God will be glorified. So let's sing it together. In my life, church, Lord, be glorified, be glorified in your church, Lord, be glorified today. Now in your world, in your world, Lord, be glorified, be glorified in your world, Lord, be glorified today. Thanks for singing with me. Hope you have a great week. Bye.